Hey class, I want to talk to you about your interviews. This is where I get most of the feedback from my students saying, hey, I really enjoyed this part of the class. You never get any feedback from an interview. I've hired about 100 people, had to fire a few, so I have a good understanding of the interview process and how to make you stand out from everybody else. So what I need you to do is the group communicator, whoever's listed first in the group, needs to send an email out to everybody and say, hey, when can we all meet? Give me some ranges. And so your reply should be, oh, I can meet anytime Tuesday from 11 in the morning to 5 at night. Wednesday, I can, date Wednesday the 25th or something like that, date it. I can meet anytime, Thursday anytime, Friday anytime. And I don't mind. I usually do these at night. I would love to have one during the day, but it's usually at 6 o'clock at night or something like that. So just get a range of times that everybody is available. The communicator will look at that, say, okay, well, based upon everybody's reply, looks like we're all available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday after 6 o'clock. The communicator will send that to me. That's the reason why they're the communicator. And I will say, all right, it looks like Wednesday at 7 o'clock works best for me. So make sure that everybody's ready to go Wednesday the 25th at 7 o'clock. So where do you go to? What does all that mean? Well, I'll show you. This is the interview evaluation form. Probably would be smart to take a look at it. One of the things I'll be looking at is your speech preparation. How prepared were you? How did you do your elevator speech? Now, we're gonna, oh, I forgot to tell you. I need to go back to exactly where we're gonna meet. So we're gonna go to Collaborate Ultra, click here, just like the instructions say, and you will click on this Communications in Management course room. That will take you to the Collaborate Ultra session, which is basically Skype. You will need to make sure that your audio and video work. You need to do this at least 30 minutes before our scheduled time. And I tell people that and they don't do it, and then I'm gonna knock 5 or 6 points off their score because they made me wait on them. So I don't care if you have to wait for me, but as the hiring manager, I ain't waiting for you. You get the idea. I need you to be prepared. So make sure that you understand the software. That's really important. Now, going back to the interview evaluation form, there is information about your 30-second elevator pitch in Blackboard. You need to understand that because the first question that someone asks you is, so tell me about yourself. So that's a great time for you to sell me on yourself. Then everything else is pretty straightforward. We're going to talk about open-ended questions. We're going to talk about body language. We're going to talk about closing questions. The big thing that I'm going to share with you is salary and how to handle that question, and then how to negotiate after you get a job offer. That's going to be the big deal. That's where you're going to go, oh man, thanks, you paid for my college education, which I've done that about 5 times now. I'll tell you more about that when we have our interview. Most people do very well in this because I'm not looking to ding you. I'm looking to give you information that helps you be better. The one way that you could do poorly is that you don't have your 30-second elevator pitch, at least in your head, where you're telling me the reasons why I should hire you. And that would be the big thing, in that you aren't really prepared to have this conversation. I'm going to give you some great feedback, which will hopefully get you prepared. And I'm going to give you a bunch of tricks and tips and ninja mind tricks and all that kind of good stuff. So be prepared when you come to the interview. Have pencil or pen and paper so you can take notes because I'm going to cord up a bunch of stuff on you. Okay, hopefully I've answered your questions about the interviews. It looks like, and I'm going to go back to our schedule, that this week interview groups 7, 6, and 8 should already be contacting me saying, hey, we have these days available. If you're not tracking what I'm saying about the interviews, then give me a call or a text. All right, have a great day. Keep on communicating. I gotta come with a better slogan at the end of these things. Let me think of one real quick. Always be a better communicator. Okay, good enough. Bye.